you for coming home. Sorry that
And now it's story time with Flutter.
I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being.
Hey gamers, my name is Flutter. Today we will be reading the plotted breath of fresh Squidward from SpongeBob. I will be reading it from the SpongeBob wiki. We can start right now. Let's read the plot of it. The episode starts off with Squidward sleeping, but then he hears SpongeBob and Patrick's voices talking about their dip with no chips to use it for. He wakes up to see them in his bedroom. Squidward angrily questions why they are at Squidward's house to watch the sunrise with him. After Squidward finds out that they have snuck into his room every morning at approximately 3:47 to celebrate holidays like Easter, Valentine's Day, and the 4th of July, it is told that his brain is a nasty storm raging whenever Squidward sees SpongeBob. His happy gland is forced to find shelter in his mind's recesses, but he gets the flu and has to stay in bed due to no recess deep enough until the two leave. 3 hours later, Squidward installs an electric fence around his house to prevent SpongeBob and Patrick from intruding. He tricks them into picnicking on a wooden catapult, which he uses to fling them outside the fence. To Squidward's surprise, the two land back inside and ask to be catapulted again, resulting in Squidward refusing and then ordering them out. As he opens the activated fence's door, he is electrocuted, clearing the storm over his brain. After SpongeBob unsuccessfully attempts to rush Squidward and decides to go to the petting zoo with Patrick instead, Squidward awakens and asks if he could go with the two to see the seahorse and scallops, to which the surprised duo agree to. Squidward continues to express happiness and perform kind gestures for SpongeBob the next morning, such as waking SpongeBob up for work as his alarm clock, turning the pages on his newspaper, flossing his teeth for him and walking to work with him. At the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob is surprised to see Squidward enter the kitchen, saying that he wanted to help SpongeBob work. SpongeBob promptly rejects this, and Squidward is called out front by Mr. Krabs. He asks Susie if she wants tartar sauce, gives her a free hat, and then asks everybody if they want free refills. This shocks Mr. Krabs, who hates people giving other people grub and refills for free, and either calls cheap food and verbal abuse or back into the kitchen with SpongeBob he goes. Squidward returns to the kitchen, even making a fresh batch of Krabby Patties, but SpongeBob arrogantly rejects them, calling him no good, and telling him being a fry cook takes years of practice and that he would never be up to it. He is stopped by Mr. Krabs when trying to throw them away, and is told they look fine to him despite SpongeBob's protest. SpongeBob becomes angry when he finds out Squidward has become a fry cook. Squidward expresses his desire to be Employee of the Month, with SpongeBob already being won a gazillion times, but the latter corrects him, saying a gazillion and 6 times and telling him to keep dreaming. Mr. Krabs then barges in to show SpongeBob a patty with a smiley face and dimples made out of ketchup and asks him about it. SpongeBob says that Squidward made it, expecting Mr. Krabs to be upset at Squidward. However, Mr. Krabs loves the little ketchup dimples Squidward made so much and makes him the new Employee of the Month, much to SpongeBob's shock and work. Patrick then arrives with a scrumptious chocolate cake with light blue and white frosting for the award winner, which SpongeBob reluctantly and sadly erases his name on the cake and replaces it with Squidward's. Later, a party is thrown at Patrick's house to celebrate Squidward being the Employee of the Month. SpongeBob becomes enraged after seeing Squidward polka dancing with Patrick and yells at him, hurting Squidward emotionally and kicking him out of the party.